since your first time. Open up and let your heart flow. Yeah, to be different, show 'em how it go. Of course they gon' hate, that's a part of life. But that's when you really know you're doing right. They like to keep it classy, you don't need to fight. Just kidding them with the 16.
Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading. If you find that these messages resonate, please leave a like and comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I would greatly appreciate it. So, if you are returning, or if this is your first time, hello. This is going to be your reading, Gemini, for what you currently manifesting. We got the Everyday Tarot here that I'm going to be pulling from, and then at the end, we're going to be pulling from the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck to tie everything together, see what animals are going to be helping you, what animal spirits or animal energies that you should be working with. If you've been coming into contact with these animals, it's definitely a sign for you. And also look more into the animal as well too, and see what energies and what kind of things they can help you with. So Gemini, what are you currently manifesting? Also, my links are in the description below, as well as my email. If you ever want to book a personal reading, you can definitely DM me on Instagram, or shoot me an email, and we could talk about the different readings and the pricings that I have to offer. So we have one card that flew out already, and we have the Ten of Swords. Alright, Gemini, you're manifesting an ending, clearly. Let's see what this ending is. What are you manifesting? Oop. And that's your energy as well too, Gemini. Swords. So we're starting off strong. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands. Could it be the ego, an ego death that you're going through here? It's Queen of Wands, the fire is all about vitality. You know, the wands and fire energy is about vitality. Creativity could also be about passion and sex, and the ego. So it could be a part of your ego that you're letting go of here. Maybe how you're choosing to put yourself out there and see yourself with the Queen of Wands, because she's the most attractive queen in the deck. She is the life of the party. She's not all about beauty, but she's definitely beautiful and into beauty. You know, into self-care, really into herself, very in a very intuitive queen as well, with the black cat sitting at her feet. There's a part of you here that you're probably letting go of. Let's see. Oh, Judgment. Yeah. So, Judgment is hearing the call. Literally, judgment, being judged, or using your judgment, or a resurrection. So for some of you, I feel as though this could be a death of one part of you and a rebirth of another. This could be you knowing that it's time to let go of something, and then you have a sign from the universe, or a sign from your guides, or there's just something in your reality that makes you realize that this is a part of you that needs to go, and you need to adapt and adopt to the energies that you're in now. Let's see. It's definitely manifesting an ending of some sort, though. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's something you're holding back. This could even be like, okay, holding back, hesitation. This is the Wounded Warrior card, Nine of Wands, as I tend to say. I think whatever it is that you're being called to let go of, whatever it is that you're being called to let go of, Gemini, I feel like it's been a while for you. It's been a long time coming. I feel like you already know what part of you or what this is that you need to let go of. It could be a part of your ego, part of your personality, a part of like the things that you do, or like your habits, or something about that. It could even be a mindset as well too, sword energy. But there's something that you're being called to let go of, and you're kind of like, I really don't want to let this go. But you know that you need to. The nines is about being at the tail end of a cycle, also about your awareness. So this is something that's coming into your awareness that you can no longer ignore, because you have the Judgment card here, and you hear the trumpets. You hear them. You hear the trumpets. You're being called. You can hear it, and you already know what it is that or you have an idea at least of what it is that you need to let go of, but you're kind of still hesitant about letting it go. You have the Three of Pentacles. It could be something about other people that you're connecting with. It could be a part of you that hinders you from connecting with other people, Gemini. And I feel like that was a part of one of your readings that I've done before on my channel, where it's like you're learning to become more social or become more trusting of other people, or being able to be in the presence of other people without feeling like you're the odd one out. Let's see. What else comes out? Queen of Cups. So being more compassionate, being compassionate towards yourself, towards others. Very giving, very loving, watery energy. Very intuitive. I think you're letting a part of your, and this is underneath the Ten of Swords, so this could be a part of you that you're letting die that is let me see before I say that. I think this is a part of you that you're letting go of that hinders your compassion for yourself and other people. Okay, you have death. And that's it, manifesting an ending. So you have the death card, and it's underneath the Queen of Wands. So this, to me, is literally an ego death. Is what I'm getting here. It's like a death of the ego, or at least a part of whoever it is that, whatever it is that that a part of your personality, the way you present yourself, at least, the way you show up in the world. I think you're letting one of those things go. Maybe the way that you tell, maybe the story of your life, the way you, again, like the way you kind of come in contact with people, and then, like, I've been through X, Y, and Z, and blah, 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 and, some people can tend to play, like, the victim or whatever when it comes to, telling their life story. And I think you're changing the narrative of who you are and how you view yourself, and how you how you allow others to view you. You have the Eight of Swords here. You have the 8 and the 10 of Swords out here, so there's a 2 of Swords in the energy. So there's something you need to take the blindfold off of. You're making a decision, or you're at a crossroads about something. And that's what I was saying about the 9 of Wands. It's like you're undecided, or you're hesitant about letting something end, because it's so tied to who you are, and it's so tied to your story and how you connect with people, that it hinders you in some way, maybe. That's a lot. Okay. Alright, but you're in it for the long haul, whatever it is. This is underneath the 9 of Wands. So I think whatever it is, you're going to be committed to it. And oh yes, here we go. You have the 9 of Cups. So feeling comfortable, feeling satisfied, a wish fulfillment as well. So whatever you're manifesting, you're going to manifest it. There's an ending that's coming. I feel like it's dependent on you, though, Gemini. Maybe you're letting a part of you go, so that way you'll be able to connect with people more easily, more freely. 9 of Cups is underneath the 3 of Pentacles, so I'm kind of getting the feeling of like you're gonna get your wish in in how you connect with people, or how people connect with you, or just your interactions with other people, being able to be in a more in a bliss-like state when you connect with other people, like genuine friendships, or just maybe, or meeting a new friend or something like that. But when you allow yourself to let that part of you go, you then open up yourself to new possibilities and new relationships and new collaborations with people, whatever it is. 10 minutes. It's a lot for that. Alright, personal victory, 6 of Wands. So you're achieving your goal here of being able to be, I feel like just being able to be a better version of you, or at least being able to have better connections. Hold on, let's see what else comes out. This could even be coming into, because 6 of Wands is about recognition, can be about recognition. So like, I feel like this isn't necessarily something that people are recognized, like you're not being put in the spotlight by other people, but I feel like there's a spotlight on you to become, like, once you're able to let go and have this ego death, right? I feel like you'll be able to be in a spotlight. People will probably notice your energy a lot more. They'll notice who you are. They'll see you. That's what I'm hearing. Like, they'll be able to see you for who you are, rather than like rather than the facade that you're putting on for them. Or even when you come in contact with new people, they actually see you, and then because you don't have this mask on or this facade, you're not so hesitant with other people. You're letting go of like some sort of insecurity around like how you connect with people, how you show up, maybe hiding parts of your personality and letting certain other aspects of you shine more brightly. Alright, here we go. So this also came out in someone else's reading, I believe Taurus reading. Taurus has gotten 10 of Wands. You have a 9 and 10 of Wands out here, so there's progression. You go from the 9 to the 10. So where you were feeling hesitant, you then pick up all the things that has been burdening you and bothering you, and you're going to allow yourself to put those things down. You have 2 10s out here, so end of the cycle. And then you have the Death card, which is, a death and rebirth. Another end of a cycle here. Oh, one more. I want this one. And then we have the Emperor. So being in your power, being in demand, or being in command. I think you're really, so whatever part of you, this ego death that's going on here, it really allows you to be able to really sit in your power and be comfortable with who you are, and not letting things to be able to shake you or your like confidence, because you have the Queen of Wands is about confidence as well. So I feel like you letting something go, you're like letting go of insecurity. You're letting go of any thought processes or any emotions that no longer serve the person or the version of yourself that you want to be or that you're becoming. And once you let go, you're going to be in this Emperor energy. You let go of all these, you let go of the burdens, you let go of the hesitation, you let these things die. You have 2 cards about like letting things end. And you let these things end, and then you're able to sit in your power as the Emperor here. Oh, wow, and then look. at the bottom of the deck, there's the Seven of Swords. So it's something here that you're allowing yourself to self-sabotage yourself, Gemini. Don't do that. Don't allow yourself to self-sabotage. You could even be deceiving yourself in some kind of way. But you know, you have to be honest with yourself. If you know exactly what's being called and being asked of you to let go of, you need to let go of it now. Don't deceive yourself, Gemini. So let's see what animal wants to work with you at this time as you're manifesting. Ooh, too many. Oh, okay. You have the cobra. Very powerful. Very, very, very powerful animal. Let's see what the cobra has to say. Earth energy, cobra. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents the teacher or a spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of an inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who led us along on our path. What would you feel like if to be a student again? What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when a student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, a student of life, humble and wise. When out of balance, know-it-all, egocentric. To bring into balance, taking a class or study. So there needs to be, you need to wait, you need to pause. Like I was saying, you're hearing the call here, so if you are hearing the call, definitely go along with it. If you feel like there's a part of you that needs to go and you really don't know, or there's something that you need to end that really needs to be let go of, just sit with yourself and ask your guides, meditate on it, and see what they're saying to you to be able to let this thing go, so that way you'll be able to move on to this better version of yourself. Maybe you're going to be learning to share yourself in different ways, and then be able to teach other people how to be more of themselves. But yeah, Gemini, we'll wrap it up here. So if you found that these messages were helpful, please leave a like and a comment. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.
We can go on.